Hello, everyone, and welcome to Propel 2021. I'm Sammy, representing the Answer Company today. A few of you may have worked with me before in varying degrees, so it is nice to see you again, and for those of you that haven't, it's my pleasure to meet you. On today's agenda, I'd like to present Acumatica CRM module, its benefits, and a recommended workflow. Now, without further ado, what does CRM stand for? It stands for Customer Relationship Management. It has been a turbulent year for most of us in 2020, but we must remember that with risk comes opportunity. So, what can CRM do for your company, or what can a CRM system do? So, we all know that with more information on your customers and where they stand in the sales process, we are able to make more sales, generate more revenue for the company. The CRM system in Acumatica is rather user-friendly, and it integrates completely with the mobile app. So it can record leads, it can convert leads into opportunities, it can create quotes from opportunities, convert quotes into sales orders, and record support tickets via the business account. So for the agenda today, I'd like to show a demo of a common workflow within Acumatica for the CRM system. It will start from a brand new lead all the way until the support side of it. Okay, within the CRM system in Acumatica, there are three workspaces that it's mainly concerned with. When you purchase the CRM module, you will get these three workspaces: marketing, opportunities, and support. I have aligned these into order. So, for example, we have a new lead from Twitter that contact you, and they have no information almost, or a name and a handle. So, how do I create this lead? Under marketing, under leads, I can create a new lead. So I only have the first and last name. So Sam, I will use my own name here. And then under CRM info, I'm able to choose a lead class. This is the driver behind many defaults in the system, and you're able to configure this the way you want. I will call this a sales lead consumer, and the source is a organic search or another. I can, if I have their phone number, country, email, I can fill this out as well. Let's use Canada. We don't have their phone number, so we will just use an email as a handle. Then we can assign an owner to this lead. And then I can hit save to generate a lead ID. So with these tabs in the lead section or anywhere else in CRM, you can log activities. Under activities, I want to let it be known that they reached out versus via Twitter. So I want to add a note. Close, and then you will start seeing a list of activities that you've posted against this lead. Okay, so you exchange more emails with this lead and you feel like they will do business with you eventually down the line. Now you know their city and their province. Now, if you go back in this lead and you want to add their city, province, and then save it. You can also add their job title. And say you want to send an email to them, thanking them for their time and proposing a call. So I can hit add email under activities. And from here, you can actually send it to them if you have it set up. And also they have I put the email, their handle on there already. Here I'm not going to send in this demo system, but I'm going to save and close it. Oops, save and close. And note that the type is email to help differentiate. So since it's a lead that I think I will be doing business with, I'm going to go to actions and create business account. Let's create account. And most of the fields are filled in already, so all I have to do is assign a business account ID. And with the check mark, it has been created. You'll notice that up on the business account in the lead screen here now, it has samhui002, which is my business account. You can also, so with this business account there, then you're ready to do business with them. And say the contact has asked you for a quote on several items. So I can open this business account here. Or on the leads section here, I can convert to an opportunity. So if I go to convert to opportunity, a pop-up will open and say he's looking for Lego blocks. And with this is our next piece of the workflow. It's within the opportunity screen where you can start inputting a lot of information actually. So this opportunity was taken from Sammy Huate 002, Sammy Incorporated 2, and I want to add some document details. So he's asking for Lego. So let's look up our Lego sets here and say he wanted 15 of them and is asking for a quote actually. So first I want to put the document details in. That way I know exactly what he's looking for within opportunities. And he wanted a quote, so I'm going to create a quote. So now I have a sales quote and it's in the draft stage. I reviewed the document data here and make sure all the pricing is correct and the quote is correct. When I'm ready, I can hit save. It's still in draft, so you need to submit the quote to make it official. So I submit the quote and now it's prepared. And if you have your email set up, you can go send quote and then it will change the status again here as sent. Now I'm going back to my opportunity screen. Say Sammy has confirmed that the quote is okay and he like it to be official and become a sales order and be invoiced for it. So under activities, you can add a new note saying okay, so right now within the system, you have a contact, you have a business account, you have an opportunity, and you have a lead. So to take it official into Acumatica, you need to extend the business account to become a customer. So I hit the pencil mark next to the business account. Actions, extend to customer. And when that happens, it will have inputted all the data automatically, and I would just hit save. Now I have a customer. Close that field, and now I want to So since he's confirmed that, and I know this is good, then on this opportunity, I want to create the sales order. So I go actions, create sales order. Presto. So now we have a Lego set, 15 of them at the price that we quoted. And I just hit save and proceed with the rest of my shipment. So as a reminder, I go sales order, shipment, and then AR invoice. Okay, so we're going to skip forward on that because that's part of the sales to shipment process. And I'll assume that the customer has received the shipment already. The problem is the customer has received it and said, well, you know what? You shipped me 15, but one of them is open and it seems to be missing pieces. And they filed a support case with us, or a complaint in this case. That's where the rest of CRM comes in. It's not just leads and sales, it helps you track against customers as well through the support side of things. Now, this support function differs depending if the nature of your business is retail or, say, professional services. It can be used for both, though, and it depends how you want to use it, really. In this case, I want to log a complaint. So under support, I can go to cases. And for the business account, I am looking for my business account there and the contact template. So the customer received the shipment, open one box, and it is missing pieces. Again, under activities, after I save this, I can log an activity against it and say Sam had called in complaining about it. I added a phone call here. There it is. And to make this case official, you can open it and then you can assign it to a new owner. Say I want to assign it to somebody that is that was working in that field, maybe the one preparing the Lego or packing the shipment. So say it's the support manager and I want to hit OK, then it'll assign the owner to this Chris. The status is open and it's in process. Okay, so I wanted to show this workflow. I wanted to show this workflow just because there are so many ways to go about CRM and you don't need to use all the pieces. You can skip lots of steps. You can go from leads to straight to quotes and opportunities, or you can skip a business contact like I did and I made a business account instead, which generated a business contact as a piece of it. So there are just so many ways, so it's easy to get confused on the mapping of your workflow in CRM. I wanted to show you this stereotypical CRM workflow that I would envision for a majority of customers. It will probably differ for your business, and you will have to tailor it quite a bit, or maybe just a little bit from what I'm showing you. But now you should know what's possible within the system. So other questions I get with CRM is the mobile app. And I'm telling you, in the mobile app for iOS or Android, it's very easily manageable. You can take your phone, go to a networking event, meet somebody, and you just want to log their details. And you go, okay, well, I talked to Steve there, and I want to remember him actually. So right away, you pull out your phone, start inputting a lead, and just maybe you ask for his email or his contact, and you can put his name and just the name and the email or phone number, and that's it. That's all the information you need before you can save it and log in your system. And then when you go back home from your networking event, you can go ahead and pull that lead up and follow up with them. Those are some use cases where the mobile app is very convenient. It's very easy to use on the go. Now, if you're sitting at your desk and you're wondering, well, I get a lot of leads from just inquiries through email. Maybe that's a part of your online portal. So when the email comes into your system, you are able to hook it up to an Outlook integration with Acumatica. And there are two ways. One is an automatic function, a full integration, and one is a ribbon integration. So the ribbon plugin is super easy to use. You can use it to automate contacts and leads. Example, the email comes in and it has the customer name in it and what they want. A ribbon is able to translate partially or all the information on that email, depending on how it's presented, and create a lead for you or a contact. The automatic integration can do so as well. That doesn't come with your but I believe it's a little extra, so you might want to check with our sales team on that before getting it. But I also think it's part of the AP recognition service. Now, how long does it take to implement CRM? CRM is usually a post go live item since it's not crucial to the financial side of things or the distribution side of things. It can be an add-on to your system after you go live or a phase 1.5 or 2. It doesn't take many resources to implement. It requires a resource on the client end where they are knowledgeable about their sales process and knows how to translate it into our CRM system, or we can help you along the way on that. And it usually doesn't take long. I would say generally a month of on and off, maybe one meeting a week just to discuss things. There are not much configuration items to do in CRM. It's more about thinking about the workflow within your system, within your departments on how to use it. Okay, so that's all I had for you today on CRM. If you have any questions, you can email them to us at info@theanswerco.com or reach out to me directly. I hope you've enjoyed my brief demo.